You are willing to turn a blind eye to the terrible things that are happening to others simply because they're not happening to you. I have no qualms about shaming the fuck out of you. I don't. If your excuses for not doing the right thing are money, well, then things really need to fucking change because most of the wealth in America belongs to 1% of the population. Less than 1% of 1% of the population. If you're saying that money makes the difference, well, you're right. However, if you're unwilling to try because of money, then you're wrong. You are what's wrong with the United States. When Natalie disappeared, my friends wanted to argue over whether or not I fucking did it. They should have been out trying to find her. They made things worse instead of better. For the last year and a half, I have been shaming the fuck out of everybody for turning a blind eye, for refusing to take a look at the truth, for making excuses after excuses after excuses. This is a poverty issue. You don't give a fuck about the broke. Now, albeit the issues that we're having today were started by racism and racist laws, which are still on the books to this day and continue to affect the impoverished to this day, those laws were enacted specifically to keep black people and Native Americans in line. What do we mean by in line? Well, you do what the white man says or the white man will fucking punish you. That's as simple as it is. You notice I said white man and not white men. That's because there are millions of white men in America victimized by the very same laws that were enacted specifically to hate on black people and Native Americans. So, what does the black society do? What does the Native society do? What does the white society do? They all blame each other. We got a bunch of impoverished people over on the East Coast in the KKK. Why are they in the KKK? Because they can't go after the son of a bitches who fucking steal from them. So they blame minorities. Meanwhile, we got a bunch of impoverished minorities who blame white people. There are millions of white people who know your plight and fight that fight. And you know what? Your racism towards white people, only flames come from that. Only fire and death. Poor people get sick and fucking tired of being blamed for every goddamn thing, regardless of race, regardless of gender. You can stand up and do something, or you can lay down and be a bitch. Or you can go out of your way to blame somebody of a different color because you're a bitch. If you're going to be a bitch, I'm going to fucking shame the hell out of you for it. If you're going to turn a blind eye because it's not happening to you, I am going to shame the hell out of you for it. I don't give a fuck if you're my best goddamn friend. If you do wrong, I'm going to say something. We need to give a voice to the voiceless. And that needs to start with the homeless. Homelessness knows no gender. It knows no race. It knows no religion. No religion but capitalism, that is. The belief that money makes you a better person or more worthy of attention. We can change this. I cannot. All I can do is use my voice. And if you ask for my help, I can lend you a voice. Tell me about your missing people. I will exploit the fuck out of it. If the cops won't do a goddamn thing, you let me know in specific which cops will not do a damn thing. And I will shame the fuck out of them. I left Ken and Leah's house on the 26th of December of 2017 to find my voice. It's all I have left. And I'm going to use it to help people.